Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's SGA. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Here's Watson. The Thunder with the rebound. Howard, the screen. Here's SGA. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, my goodness. The quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
Dort for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. 4-point game. And the dunk by Jones.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Lets it go from the wing. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Jokic, following the 3 by Oklahoma City.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknall and I were able to chat. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. BA, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, there's that guard touch of Jokic. Simply incredible for a man his size.
They get the rebound. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt, on the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. And stolen by Jokic. And Denver pushing it up now. From deep, Mitchell. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, BA. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
On the wing, Brown fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Okay, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead. let it fly. Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Jones. Now here's Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Watson. Rejected by Holmgren.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Here's Jokic. Driving in. Great D that time from Holmgren. Here's SGA. Here's Howard. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8.
Denver, 13.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now, here's Williams. Outside Johnson. Pass to Valanciunas. From the arc. The shot by Johnson, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 8. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, BA, and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
SGA can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 5. Denver moving it around. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. Pass to Johnson. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. Thunder leading by 5. Here's SGA. 12 points for him.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Outside Jones. To the paint. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 5 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And it's SGA missing. Nuggets trail by 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Second chance effort. It's stolen by Johnson. Now here's Williams. No points yet. Here's Valanciunas. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas showing good hands and finishing ability inside. And this guy on that end of the floor has always been effective.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
3 on 3. Here's SGA. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
Now, this is about knowing where to be in these situations, and Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Williams on the wing. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now here's Mitchell. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Williams. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Yep, count it.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
And again, Denver with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 11. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it. Good. Williams has got 8 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Bruce Brown is never shy on the interior. This guy will attack no matter where he is.
Shot from the wing. That one is off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thunder out in front, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nuggets trail by 4. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
It's Watson on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Watson. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Dort defending. It's stolen by Howard. And here's Caruso. Back to SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Dort for 3. On target from range. Dort's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there. Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside, SGA. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, Denver. Trailing by 5. Pass to Dort. The 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared, catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Here's Jokic. Ooh, Howard with a block. Inside. Now here's Dort. Check by Mitchell. Here's SGA. Jacks up a three. Jokic grabs the board. Jones from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got 5 points.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Well, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Now here's Jokic. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Wow, the ease with which he got up off his feet. Go ahead, Bruce Brown.
Pass to Howard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
It's Watson on the wing. Here's Jokic. Jokic using his strength inside.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Caruso. 4-3. Jokic grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Watson. Jokic muscles it down.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
It's Dort on the wing. Down low. Here's Howard. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Howard's got 8 points.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Outside Watson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Caruso. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for three. Oklahoma City gets it back. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Thunder in possession here. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Mitchell. And that one hits the back iron. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Williams looking around. Outside, Brown. Johnson for three. Doesn't go for him. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Oklahoma.
44.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Thunder leading by 5. Right side, Mitchell. Chalk up 2 there. Mitchell's got his first points of the game.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Mitchell double team. Outside, Williams. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And here's Wallace. Check by Mitchell. Wallace's shot is good.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
First team foul. Substitution.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for 3. It's on Cason Wallace.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Back to Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. To the inside. Clock at 6. That one goes. Count it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Beyond the arc. And it's Jokic missing. Thunder leading by 10. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Jokic. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. Double team on Mitchell. And he nails it.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Mitchell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Nuggets trail by 15. And stolen by Williams. With the floater. And yes, sir. Lays it up and in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
I mean, with his three-point shooting, Jokic is able to draw opposing bigs out on the perimeter, and that opens up driving lanes for him and his teammates.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you. Appreciate
the report, Allie. 6 on the shot clock. Now Jokic. From deep. The triple drops.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Thunder leading by 11. With a teardrop. Jokic with a rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
The 3 is off. Here's Oklahoma City now. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. And 1:01 left to the game. Outside Jokic. Outside Watson. Both hands there for a little extra.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Another chance. Down it goes.
His his entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
So Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A competitive game,